What is up, everybody? Random Random Man here, aka RRM, bringing you another rapid movie review, aka RMR. And it is for Black Bag in one take. Now, the plot of this spy thriller follows two British intelligence agents, both of them also being a married couple, with the wife accused of being a traitor, and the husband is given 1 week to find out the truth. Cate Blanchett and Michael Fassbender in their respective roles are excellent here, proving why they are two of the best actors working in Hollywood today, whether we're seeing the intimate scenes between them or them testing out their wits or just using resources to figure out what is really going on. There are two other couples here roped into this narrative, one of them played by Marissa Abela and Tom Burke, and the other played by Naomi Harris and Regé-Jean Page. All of them here give stellar supporting turns, with a special shout out going to former James Bond, Pierce Brosnan, playing the group superior in a stern sequence. And speaking of James Bond, though this film is a spy thriller, do not go in expecting this to be another Bond, Bourne, or Mission Impossible, as this movie mostly consists of conversations between the characters and finding out all the details, whether they're disclosed through revelations or just them testing each other's at odds to what is happening, and also just with the line of work that they are involved with. And I think that this is all tied together to be something that is so effortlessly enthralling. The last time I saw a movie in theaters that was mostly consisting of dialogue sequences was Oppenheimer, and I was really riveted by that and with Black Bag, and in the case of the latter, it does so in just around half of the running time. Black Bag clocks in at about an hour and a half, and this movie wastes little time in terms of what it is doing from scene to scene. It is very tight, it is very sleek and swift with how we get a lot of detailings and are moving from scene to scene, and this is a credit to the filmmaker at the helm here, director, editor, and cinematographer Steven Soderbergh, who is no stranger to giving us films that have his signature stylings in terms of how they are visually or just how they feel and move all together, as you can tell when you're watching a Soderbergh film. A special shout out also goes to the original score here, as David Holmes composes the music to have a very punchy and jazzy feel here to keep up that pace and also help me feel some of the tension that is happening from all of these scenes put together. I think that this film is a reminder as to why Steven Soderbergh is one of the most valuable and prolific directors or filmmakers in general working in Hollywood today, as he never puts himself in a box in terms of making movies. Whether we're talking this film being a spy thriller or the film that he won the Best Director Oscar for, 2000's Traffic, which is my personal favorite film of his, he is always branching out. And just earlier this year, him and Kep previously collaborated on Presence, a horror film, and though I missed out on that one, I think that Black Bag is going to be the more mainstream hit in terms of seeing the actors that are involved here, and this movie also being somewhat of a throwback to old school filmmaking and showing what star power can do, and again, the talent behind the camera and what a filmmaker is able to bring to the table with a genre like this, and doing so without any action. And again, I was really riveted by what I was seeing altogether, and it made me end up loving this movie altogether. This is a film that I would now call one of my favorites of 2025 thus far, and I highly recommend seeing it. With that, my final verdict for Black Bag is 4.5 out of 5 stars. Thank you all, as always, for watching. Be sure to like this video, comment on what you thought of Black Bag. Social media links in the description. Subscribe to my channel for more, and I'll catch you on the next movie review.